And you're still muted, Arthur.
Well, I've been talking to the crew members, and that explains why they haven't been reacting to the things I've said that were pretty salty. We're back. Welcome to the second half. Um, let's see here. I believe we're on a PC slot. What would you like to do? I think we still have Toby and Caleb.
Um, uh, we're not close enough to space jump, are we?
No.
Then I simply prep for that, I
All
suppose,
right.
mentally hard. Toby, do you want to do a thing?
I know the brace maneuver. If I do the brace maneuver right now, when the door opens, can I have a blue die to shoot with?
I want to
Yes.
turn myself into a
All
little
right.
ball.
I brace myself with my new disruptor rifle.
Okay, so it's their turn now. The TIE fighters are opening a communication to the ship. You're getting a message from Booty 6, Coral. Are you going to answer it?
Sure.
Okay.
It's-
Excuse me, this is Booty 6 here. I'm
British.
asking the captain of the Enyo Hope, please shut down your ship immediately or you will be destroyed.
So I
No
don't
equivocations, Captain. Do it immediately. As you can see, that station in the background is charging up its turbo lasers.
Yes, and good sir,
Captain, I
you
noticed
have...
that your ship hasn't been shut down yet.
Yes, it hasn't. You're very observant.
Booty 6 out. And then all 3 TIE fighters move in to shoot.
Right?
Come on, shields.
Okay.
No triumphs.
No whammies.
All
Big
times,
money, no
all day.
whammies. All right, threats. That's good.
Okay, so that guy's
Strain
down
for
to
them.
only 2 system strain left. God, the
Okay.
guys that
What do
that
they have? Like
launched-
6? What is it?
The guys who launched first get completely fucking wrecked from going full punching it and then doing a double move and then all that other stuff. Okay.
You could almost say that it was a good thing that they launched early, right?
Or we could have disabled them before they launched at all.
No, we're not going to have this discussion for the 3rd time.
Wow!
That
he
is a
explodes in space. What
horrible
the heck?
fucking failure.
He crashes
the
into
first
the
guy-
other ships.
The first guy's literally just holds his guns down and continues to fire until they're overheating. And the second guy, noticing that, is like, all right, listen up, Booty 5, I'm moving in. Pew, 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 pew. And he's just like flying drunk and shooting in every direction as he's circling in. And I think he's going to definitely spend some of that beautiful advantage to do something cool.
Not die.
So
Just
can't do
barely.
that. Can't do that. Can't do that. He is going to spend 3 points to force your ship to break off of your docking maneuvers.
Oh, what?
Yep.
No, we weren't docking, Arthur.
You were attempting to land inside their ship.
That's not docking, Arthur.
He is going
Yeah.
to force you to
Semantics.
not make that maneuver.
Why do
there
we
we
get
go.
pushed? Why do we get pushed so
I mean,
far
you're not
out there?
being. I'm doing that. Okay, listen. I'll push them.
We're
up
still
there.
engaged. Yeah,
You're
we're
still in
engaged.
close range. I'm just illuminating that you're no longer very close to each other.
Okay, so as long as we don't need to make a whole maneuver to fucking...
I mean,
Get
you
in
need to make
within-
one maneuver to get into the ship, but you don't
Yeah.
need to move towards them anymore.
Yeah, that's...
They're just
yeah, right.
forcing it so that you can't, like, jump out the ship, Zane style. Oh, wow, the TIE fighter pilots are
Come on,
sucking
man.
this
They
turn.
literally just... They
Holy
wrecked
shit.
our ion cannon last turn, so this is comeuppance.
This is. I mean, this is fair
This
enough.
guy's 5, so he's at 3 strain left. Yeah, like with the loss of one of their ships and their command ship shutting down, the pilots seem to be completely fucking failing on every level right now. The Bootyful is shut down and can take no action. And Rave informs you that the station is currently charging 4 quad-link light turbo lasers, and we'll be able to fire upon you in 1 minute, which is next turn.
So we
Great.
really need to get inside their ship because they
Yeah.
wouldn't shoot on the victim ship.
That was my whole thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to get in this and they wouldn't shoot us.
Okay.
And Rave announced that in 3 minutes they will have launched Skip Ray blast boats.
All right, can he do a thing to downgrade my next pilot?
Yeah, that's what he's doing, right? Didn't
Yes,
he say he was?
will be. And let's
And
see
it's much easier because they're completely disabled, right?
here. Yes.
No, this is a cut.
Your landing maneuver is going to be much easier because their ship isn't moving.
Oh.
And so he is rolling 1 yellow and 2 green versus what's co-piloting? 2 purple?
2 purple.
Okay. He fails.
Okay, but those advantages help.
He spends the whole time like, I'm sorry, Captain, I'm keeping track of so many things. There's
That's all right.
There's
You're doing
dozens
good,
of
man.
ships
Doing good.
preparing to launch.
Are there any? Can he spend the advantage on anything?
It's not a combat check.
So my face
see
goes
here.
very anime. It turns into Swag's face, and it says, "Welcome to the shit, Rave." And then
Look at this shit. He will spend 2 purple to provide 2 blue to the next piloting check that happens.
Perfect.
By the
All right.
next active
Speaking about
character.
that next piloting check, Arthur.
Okay. The maneuver is going to be a 2 purple check.
Okay.
And you get 1 black because you're landing in the hold of a ship that has things in it.
Okay.
2 purple and a
And-
black. You get 2 blue.
2 blue. Okay.
Pardon me.
Jesus, man. All right.
My body is a temple. A Jedi temple.
Why don't you tell me how this happens?
Yeah. I imagine it's a case of like, booty 6 out, and then Rave is all like, blah blah blah, space cannons, and I'm like, welcome to the shit, and then I imagine it's like, you remember episode, what one was it? Episode 1, right? Anakin Skywalker, little baby Anakin Skywalker slides
Jesus.
in and
Yep.
slides across his belly
Yep.
and then shoots everything.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm doing with this. But
So you're
also,
going to crash land the ship in the hangar bay.
But it doesn't actually crash land. It does.
Okay,
like,
and
nice
to be clear, you are significantly larger than that ship, and there's not
Yeah.
a lot of space in here.
Yeah, and I basically do the thing like, how every car always does the handbrake slide into a parking space.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so what happens is your ship rolls into the 2 TIE fighters still on the racks, and the racks are midway of launching them forward.
Mhm.
And so you like lean against the TIE fighters, and you hear one of the pylons like as the middle begins snapping.
Now, what can I spend these advantages on? Give me something. cool.
Nothing. This was all to land the ship.
So, does at least someone within, like, maybe the docking bay, like, all the engineers are just like, holy fuck, that guy's awesome.
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah.
What did they say his name was? The kid?
The kid? You mean you're using your pirate name in this sector, the kid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone's like, damn, is that the kid? I thought he
Yeah.
was dead. They like see you waving out the pirate bay with like drinking coffee. Calf. What's happening? Who's going next?
I dramatically kick the open door button. That like
But actually, it just you, like, slowly reaching over and pressing it.
in my mind, yeah. No,
everyone's
first we
like-
get like me imagining like a badass like kicking the door open.
And then
but
you
it's,
realize
like,
you're going to be the one that has to repair it, so you're just like, no.
Nah.
Do we have a token for
Yeah.
Old Man Jenkins? I think I was using the Stormtrooper token. Okay, so in this docking bay, there are, and not
What-
like I had to prepare for the
Yes.
eventuality that this would happen, there are 5 crew members.
They're all amazed by my awesome stunt, so they don't get a turn.
All of them are armed with heavy blaster pistols.
Oh, cool.
And
So that's
we-
like
Sure,
what,
with
7
the
damage?
lightsabers.
So, which PC is acting first? It's going to take you at least one maneuver to get off the ship into
Okay.
the hangar bay.
Okay. You do. If you want to go first, it's fine.
Well, there's 3, so everyone aside from me can have a turn shooting a dude.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
I like jump out the side with my disruptor blaster strapped to my body.
All right,
let's see.
I got to keep setting things up because
And I have that
you guys
thing
have turned this combat into a mess.
that I never get to use because Dave always goes first, where if you shoot first, you get a blue die.
Well, no, they're it.
If
You
they
got,
have
this
that
is a
first.
personal level combat. They have not
Yeah,
acted.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, good point.
All right, so medium.
Are they really Gamorreans? Is that what they are?
Some of the pirates are Gamorreans. There's also some Rhodians.
Oh, I like Rhodians, man. I think they're cool. You got like their little tiny like whoop, 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 whoop thing.
And then we got 2 Solistani on the back end working on the TIE fighters. Okay, sorry. I was getting everything set up. So, one Gamorrean is guarding the bridge currently. He's literally blocking the path to the bridge. One is down here, just at the front end of your ship, like waving his blaster pistol up and firing ineffectually at your shielded bridge. 2 of the Rhodians are like preparing to enter through the vehicle bay of your ship, except the vehicle bay isn't like deploying the land speeder, so they're just kind of standing there. And 2 Solistani are back, like preparing to mount into the TIE fighters, and are now using the TIE fighters as cover to like spray the landing ramp. So, which PC would like to act?
I would.
All 3 of
Okay.
you can.
All right, you take 1 maneuver to get to the bottom of your landing ramp. What do you want to do then?
I'm gonna go for the Gamorrean, I think.
Okay. And what do you mean by go for? You're gonna
I'm
run
gonna
up
go
to
for him
him?
with this. No, I'm just gonna shoot straight at him as soon as I can see him.
Okay. Do you have a ranged weapon?
Yeah, I have the
Disruptor rifle.
disruptor rifle.
Did you repair that? Oh no, you said disruptor rifle. That's right. Your other gun blew up.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still damaged.
Using your super illegal disruptor rifle. Go ahead.
Yeah, fuck it. We've already done everything.
And let's see, I
It's
actually haven't test rolled this
one-
yet.
You're shooting against 1 purple.
All right, let's see if this is set up properly. Yes.
Yep. Tell me how you instantly overkill him.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. I like fire 3 shots, and like the first
Remember-
one hits his.
We're trying not to kill the engineer.
You've done enough damage to kill him 3 times over.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming he's not the engineer. Yeah, I like shoot like 3 blasts in the same place, but they hit different places as they go lower and lower, just evaporating chunks of his body, and as he drops to the ground, yeah, the subsequent blasts just destroy him.
Okay.
Was there really only
you
one?
still have a
purple?
maneuver left if you want to take some strain.
Get into cover, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll jump into some cover. I'll take
Okay, yeah, there's definitely lots of toolboxes and
2 strain,
just
right?
cargo lying around. So within this bay, Toby, at each end of this, so the ship essentially is like gull winging open like a DeLorean on one side, and on the 4 edges of that rectangle, there are small black boxes that appear to have a lot of wiring and electrical work attached to them. And then there's like skids on the ceiling, like ramps, that direct something towards the cargo bay side, basically the side where you've landed the ship, away from where the TIE fighters would come and land. So there's like some weird cargo hauling system inside the ship.
Okay, and I just don't recognize it as a standard piece
Yeah,
of
it's
moving
completely
equipment.
non-standard. You've never seen anything like this.
Okay.
This must be the thing that they were talking about.
Okay, we have another PC slot.
I leap. I would like to force leap to the guy guarding the bridge.
Okay. Can you force leap to medium range?
Yes, I can, and I
Alright.
can do it as a maneuver.
Excellent. Do you need to roll some force here?
I'm going to roll some force. I'm also going to say that I commit one of my dies to sense, so I can only roll one dice.
That's an action?
Is
It's
it
a
an action
maneuver
to
for
commit?
him because he got enough.
Yeah. All right, so I spend the lights. I spend the light
Committing.
side point to. Yeah, but I could have done it last turn when I was just preparing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I force leap to the guy guarding the bridge, and I lightsaber him.
Okay. So tell me what it looks like as you air Jordan across the cargo bay.
It looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm like a ball, like I'm tumbling through the air. And
Wait,
except
which
for
saber do you have? Do you have the training saber, right?
I have a training saber. I don't have Toby's anymore. I gave it back.
The worst.
And just as I'm about to head jump on him and turn him back into an animal, which is what would happen in Sonic, instead the lightsaber turns on, and like a fan, I just right through the middle of him. How much do I roll against to attack this man?
It's
Let's
melee
see
versus
here.
range,
He
so
is
One two
range,
purple.
so it's 2 purple, 1 black.
Yeah.
Okey-doke.
That's helping.
Because I'm engaged with a ranged, it makes
Yep.
my attack.
Melee
yeah.
versus range. Yeah, he's trying to stay away from you.
Gotcha, makes sense. As opposed to fighting me with melee.
Yep, he's just trying to shoot you in the face.
Oops, sorry, there was a force
yes.
dice and it shouldn't have been in there, but that doesn't matter.
How much
Uh,
stun damage do you deal?
I
think it's
plus a
7.
success.
It's 6, I think, base, and then it'll be
So
7 with
7.
the.
Okay. Let me pull up his old stats here.
So if he's a
Soak value
minion, he doesn't have stun.
he is not taken down by this. He still has some health left.
So it was just really cool.
Yeah, he's just like and just tries to like stick his blaster in your face and shoot you.
Wait, the
That's
training
perfect.
sabers deal. They don't have breach, right?
Yeah, they don't have breach.
Okay, that makes sense.
There are a bunch of lightsabers that don't have breach, though.
Really?
Yeah, only specific crystals have the breach rating.
Hmm.
Last PC slot I think is Zane.
Do it, Zane.
Yep. Zane, which one's the engineer?
We don't know.
We don't know
I
yet.
don't know.
Okay, so Zane
So we don't
comes
want to
out.
randomly kill people like, say, Toby.
Zane comes out of the cargo hold walking because I don't feel like my life is in danger at all. And I am dragging a newly purchased and modified and polished vibro axe on the ground as I do
You're a
so.
monster.
On the ground. God damn it, man. What are you, like The Shining? Like, what's going on here?
The vibro
He's-
axe is actually like just sparking and like shaking and carving through the metal.
It has a mono molecular edge or whatever the fuck that's called.
Yeah.
And I waltz. I just kind of stride towards the two guys at the top. I'm just gonna try and intimidate them to just give their shit up because, let's be honest, they
Okay.
kind of suck.
Why don't you give yourself a fucking blue die for the axe? And let's
Yeah,
see
walk
what
up to them and say, I'm gonna axe you.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't have much
coercion.
coercion, but
Let's see.
I feel like you should start dumping in that. I mean, you're using
I mean,
coercion
it's
enough.
on career. Like it's hard.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
no,
career- it's not career.
save up,
Yeah.
and find a good career that'll open up all your non-career stuff, dude. That's what I suggest.
According
30
to my tally so
XP.
far, by the way, Coral is at 10 conflict points and Caleb is at 4.
Wait, I'm at 10?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Unprovoked violence.
So,
I suppose
hang on.
we opt in on them.
So what was my unprovoked violence against?
You don't. I mean, you don't necessarily have unprovoked violence. Do you want me to list it, or do you?
Yeah,
want me to...
just list me, because I'm at 2.
Okay.
That counts, so.
Theft, unnecessary destruction, and unprovoked violence. In your case, it's assault.
What did I thieve?
You're currently attempting to steal their ship.
Okay. Yeah, all right. And I'm counting the 2 black
Yes.
die that I used. So that's 10 or 12?
That's 12 total. Um,
Check it out, boys. I'm not going to the light side. Yeah.
they have no ranks in discipline, so you're rolling against 1 purple Zane.
Sorry, we're back to my turn. One
Yeah,
purple.
I know. They just jumped in there. I know.
Yeah.
You're trying to scare
there.
the shit out of them. Well, fuck. I was like, there's no way he can pass this. I'm not going to have to know the rules for this. Mistake.
Coercion?
Okay. Coercion. Full power.
Coercion is
Yep, I got it.
strain. So you can inflict a strain on the target by.
So what is it you're trying to do here?
I'm just trying to get them to give up.
Okay.
They've
Roll
already
another
lost.
purple real quick.
Roll another purple.
Yes. Just roll
Okay.
just a 1 purple die. Because you're trying to get them to betray
Oh,
their code.
Nice roll.
Okay, you're gonna take 2 points of strain, and both of them immediately throw down their weapons and are like, "Uda chupanenapa, ula."
I like just like
Racist
waltz
stuff.
up and I just kick their blasters away and like get them to drop on the ground. I just like shout at them.
Yeah,
on your
they
knees.
don't drop on the ground, but they get on their knees and are just like, "Una tu."
And you're what are they called? Aliens?
Rhodians.
Yeah, your Rhodian is like awesome.
Thank you.
Even though it probably doesn't mean you're
Is
saying
that
anything.
that's technically what? What was that? A maneuver? Or both?
That was an action. You were trying
the
to
coercion
scare
is
the
an
shit
action.
out of them.
Okay.
Skill-
You still
skills
have
are-
a maneuver left. Oh no,
Can
sorry. You took a maneuver
can I
to
use my
move
maneuver
towards
to
them.
perceive if either of them are?
Yeah, you can make a perception check. What are you trying to look for?
I want to see if either of them are the engineer.
Yeah, which one is the nerdiest?
Okay, make a perception check against 2 purple and 1 black.
One of them is holding a protractor.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this shit. Pocket protector.
Yeah.
And-
You're trying to look around, but every time you like take their attention off them, you see one of them start reaching for their weapon, and you're like, hey, I got a Viper axe.
Oh, you kick
mean,
their
dude-
weapons away.
Do they reach for their weapon, Arthur? Is that really what you're gonna do?
I mean, they look like they're going to anytime you look away to do your perception, and then when you like get your full attention on them, they just like, okay, nope.
Oh, so what you're telling me is they're not actually fully given up,
They are.
but they're not because you've said that they've reached for their weapon.
But that's only because you failed your perception check horribly, and I need something to distract you to.
When you use
justify
that flavor, it changes everything because I actually treat flavor as being in the game.
Okay, I mean,
gonna
if you
check
want
one
to
of
take
their
that as part of the game, you can. They do reach for their weapons continually.
Okay, because I'm chopping one of their hands off now.
We'll do that next turn. That will be a thing.
I like it.
They're disarmed. Now you're going to literally disarm them. All 3 TIE fighters line up at the edge of the bootyful and just turn their laser cannons inwardly.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Can they accurately aim to hit only our ship and not?
We'll find out.
I mean, I'm just wondering if there's like
They're
a
not
difficulty
shooting
guide.
this turn. They're just using it as a threat.
Oh, I thought you said they'd turn and fire their.
No, they're turning their cannons toward you.
Oh, okay.
And the booty fool's crew now acts. These 2 guys literally just sit there with Swargula like standing there. Zane is like standing there with the axe, and they notice that he's noticing them going for the gun, and they're both just like get up and start moving away from the guns even more, and are just like, una chupu. Let's see here. Toby is the only person in the bay that's actually shooting anybody, so the 2 Sulistani pirates.
Wait, there's more?
I
Oh,
mean,
shit, there's people
they
behind
literally
us. I
they
didn't-
need
I
to
didn't
take
even
their
see
turn
that.
now.
No, I didn't even see the other 2 people on the map.
Yeah, they're hiding on top of the TIE fighters, using the TIE fighters as cover.
Perception fail.
And they are shooting
Unhand that man completely. Yeah.
3 and 2. So they're shooting with 2 yellow, 1 green. Toby, what's your defense?
Well, he's in the bay, right? So there's no way that
I
they
have-
should be able to even aim at him.
He came out and shot somebody.
No, yeah.
He
I
then used a
got out of
maneuver
the
to go
ship, and then
back inside.
I have 1 black die from taking cover. Arthur.
Right. Yep. He didn't go back inside. He took cover.
Oh, okay.
You have a black die. You don't have any other defense?
No, man. I don't know
Okay.
why you think we get defense.
I'm just asking. Some people have been upgrading their armor constantly.
I have 2 defense.
And you were
in my
like, yeah,
regular-
I got a strength enhancement system. And I'm like, fuck, Jesus, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's like
And
having
Dave's
+1
like, I'm
strength,
gonna
but it
get
doesn't up your
10,000
life
modifications, and I'm like, okay, just pay for it. I don't know what any of that shit does. I spent all my time trying to figure out how to put your guys' ship together. Oh my fuck!
Goodbye, sweet
Jesus.
Virgil, my prince.
I actually have. Do you know what I just spent a bunch of XP on?
What did you spend a bunch of XP
Which
on?
is super freaking cool. Talents.
backup body.
Talents.
Conditioned? No. Second range. Blade Master. Durable. Oh, I thought I did it twice. I only have it rank 1, I guess.
Okay,
Okay.
well, is that enough to save
minus
your
And the
life?
10.
strain.
Minus 10 to a critical injury roll.
Okay,
Okay.
well, give me a second here, because you might be rolling a bunch of criticals. They have enough to activate twice, but I want to make sure there's not some cool thing I can do with a double crit.
Wait, can you really crit twice?
I mean, he's got a triumph and he's got a triple.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep.
I see what you're doing. Alright, yeah. What's he shooting him with? Just a pistol.
It's two
Oh,
of
wait,
them
I
together,
can't. Wait.
and they're shooting with heavy blaster pistols.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, they have too many skills. See, I forgot to do a fucking dodge.
Oh no, they can't turn that into a double triumph. They could turn it into a double crit though. And yeah, that's what they're gonna do. I think Toby like dives behind cover, and then that cover evaporates as he gets covered in blaster fire, as they both are like sniping from up here. And so let's see what comes out of that. You're gonna
Wait,
end
hold
up
on.
taking.
Did you not roll any purples?
Yeah, he didn't roll any
I didn't.
purples.
Okay, hold on. Upgrade those purples.
Are you spending a die to do that?
I'm spending strain to do that.
Is there a talent
Dodge
that does this?
incidental.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
incidental
Well,
maneuver.
could end up being worse. No, it's the exact same. Okay, so you don't get double critted.
Yay.
What
That's
they are
good.
doing is they're filling the bay with enough blaster fire to distract all of you and pass one blue on to the next crew member who shoots.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take 8 points of stun damage, and you're gonna take a critical.
It's rough. So they've got blasters on stun then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you got a 1. Suffer 1 strain.
1.
Oh, this is
Make
a
sure you
rough-
write down you have a critical though, because those are gonna start stacking up. I'm thinking.
No, it automatically adds to your page, man. So
Let's see here.
Yeah, it does actually.
The one fighting Raze is gonna toss away his heavy blaster pistol and rip out a vibro knife and lick it while it's still active, and just a gout of blood comes out of his mouth, and then he just goes in to jab Raze in the stomach repeatedly.
Oh, I didn't think he would be melee. That's interesting. Let me see. 1 sec.
do you have any parries?
I do. Oh, I do. So now that he's in melee, it changes things.
So
Changes
that
everything.
happens after he rolls, though. So
Well, no, I don't have the.
Yeah, so what's happening here? He's rolling against 2 purple because it's now melee versus melee.
yeah.
He also gets upgraded by 1 because of my sense power, or the
Okay.
difficulty gets upgraded by 1. And I will use, if he's in melee now, I will use
Yep.
defensive stance, which means I take a strain and he upgrades it again.
Okay.
So he upgrades it
So
twice.
it's now 2 reds, and I'm gonna spend one of my die to give him a yellow rather than a green.
Works.
I'm upgrading my combat abilities. Do you have any defense?
Any defense? No.
Okay.
The training
Well, that's
saber
a
doesn't
horrible
have-
failure. Oh, he has a blue die. Not that
Right.
that's gonna make a difference.
Isn't that against all shooting though?
I mean, it's against all combat rolls.
Okay, yeah.
So let's see here. He has 3. He could activate a critical if he hit. She definitely did not. Blood, not gaining damage. He manages to disarm you of your lightsaber.
Wow.
He forces you to drop a melee weapon you're holding. So yeah, it's literally this is basically like Venom Snake the Gamorrean. He's literally CQCing with you with your lightsaber, and he like hits you with the butt of the vibroblade, and it like transfers to your hand, and your hand starts shaking, and you drop the lightsaber, and it turns.
Isn't
off.
that a thing that doesn't happen?
No, that's Sunder. That would be if he
That's
was
Sunder.
trying to stab the weapon and break it.
Also, if you were the Markeshi duelist, you could just take 2 strain and just not have this happen.
Right.
But-
That's pretty cool.
So Rave is still on the ship with Coral and is just like, Captain Coral, shall I arrange for lunch later today?
Please do. But before you do that, could you change the direction of the shields to point towards those TIE fighters?
I understand. However, there's only one direction to go. And so do you want him to like maneuver the ship to face outwardly so that your shields are facing in that direction? So like if you want him to, he'll make it so the ship is ready to launch out when you're ready to go.
Yeah, no, that.
Okay, so yeah, he
Oh
uses
no,
your-
we're inside the ship. I mean, we can use this ship to maneuver our ship out, right? Because it's inside.
We
can
have
just
to
jump.
keep it inside. Yeah.
So then he
Right.
does nothing. He will
Um,
redirect the shields outwardly.
You
Yeah.
should back the ship up so that it breaks off those TIE fighters.
Well, we want to bring the TIE fighters with us. It's part of the reward. So
Yeah. So we can get two ties.
Yes, as privateers, you get 50% of any ships you capture.
yeah. So
Okay. So it's about this time we cut to an exterior shot of X777, where all 4 light turbolaser battery quads have all been deployed and are facing towards the Bootyful. And because for some reason it's like World War II, there's literally, you could see men standing at the turbo laser batteries aiming the weapons manually.
With big cranks.
with wheels.
And one of the guys is just like, well then, we should wait for them to come out then, shall we?
We didn't think this through too much. We shouldn't have told them that we were going to fire on them.
I think they thought it through quite a bit.
Yeah. All right.
And then we see a number of skip ray blast boats preparing to launch. Player side, who wants to go first?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I just pick my lightsaber up as a maneuver? How does that work?
Yep.
You
I-
also
well-
can use force pull as a maneuver, right?
I don't think you can.
Oh wait, no, you can only use force because that was a.
I can use enhance jump as a maneuver, not any force power. That would be
Yeah.
great, but that's not true. I just pick my lightsaber up again, and then
Yeah.
I attack the guy.
Whack-a-mole.
Okay.
Yep. Now he's melee, so I don't get that black.
That's correct.
Okie doke.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to knock him unconscious. Tell me how this happens.
It's just another, like, I hit him the first time, and I imagine, like, his left hand went limp, or his left arm.
Yep.
And then I do the, like, right arm, and then he just crumples over. He wobbles around a little bit where he can't control either arm, so they're like spaghettis. He's just like, and then he falls over.
All right. You have a second maneuver if you want to take 2 strain.
This is the door to the bridge.
Yes.
Is it locked?
Yeah. It's one of those blast door locked doors now.
Oh shit!
What?
I want to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really don't. I'm a Jedi who's designed for infiltration. I can open this door. But I don't think I can make a skullduggery check on the door with
Not
a
as
maneuver.
a maneuver.
Yeah. So I just wait for my next turn.
If you'd like, you can spend that 2 strain to take a maneuver and grab some cover. Not that it might be necessary.
Sure. I'll take the
Okay.
2 strain and grab some cover then as well.
All right. Who wants to act next for the PCs?
I would love to be able. Actually, Toby, you go next and try and shoot these dudes off.
These are the pilots, correct? These are TIE pilots?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Not for long, Arthur. Not for long. Because I, like, stand
Don't
up
hit-
and, like...
Don't you
and, like,
dare hit the TIE fighters with that disruptor rifle, you son of a
Don't-
bitch.
covered
you-
in, like, shrapnel. And I have a small nick, according to my a minor nick according to my critical injuries, and I look down at the like slightly damaged laminate plate, and I just get fucking so angry, Arthur. You bastards! Look what you've done! I have to polish
You
this.
gobbledywockers.
You gobbledywockers! You're going to get it now. So it was one. Oh wait, these guys are at short range as well.
Yes.
Okay, and they have acted.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't get my blue die. And it is ranged. Let me check. Oh my gosh, I miss. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You can pass
5.
2 blue die to the next person in line, or 3 of those, and then you still have enough advantage to do something.
Can you make them like duck or like try and hide or like get
Well,
under
you only
cover?
rolled 1 purple die.
I thought that's.
No, you rolled 2 purple because they're. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, no, you did it right. You did it right.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
I cannot believe you failed that roll. That's 2 green and 2 yellow against 1 purple.
Well, I
That
actually
is-
rolled a lot better than like your last roll, which was better than mine.
Oh fuck. Okay, so
If you
here's the
will.
thing, Virgil. You could, and this is just theoretical, you could pass 2 purple to the next person in line and increase their check to 1 black die.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll upgrade their check. So I'll force them into a bad position.
Yeah, so they're like caught on top of the TIE fighters, and every time they pop their heads up,
I'm just like, woof, woof, like huge.
I imagine it's more like they saw you fucking literally disintegrate a guy, and they're just like, oh fuck, that guy's shooting at us now.
all right.
We're gonna hide even more. I would love to try. So how hard is it gonna be for me to move up to the door
What door?
and then skullduggery that door open?
It's gonna be 2 maneuvers. You got to get off the ship and then move up there.
Okay, so that'll be strain, right?
Yep.
But then I can still do an action.
Yes.
Now, would it be better?
Well, the
to
action
skull-
would be opening the door.
Would it be skullduggery to open, or would I be able to use my 20 breach lightsaber, or 2 breach lightsaber to open the door?
You have a Breach 2 lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what
you
the.
could begin using the Breach 2 lightsaber to open the door. It'll take you 1 round to do so.
But if I use the skullduggery check, then I have
It'll
a better
open
chance.
right at the end
It'll
of the
open immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna do skullduggery then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
you're
take
rolling
2
against
strain,
2 purple and 1 black, and I'm gonna upgrade that. So
2
it's a
purple,
red
1 blue. Okay, and I get 2 blue as well
From what?
from Toby.
No, because those were for combat rolls.
oh.
Those go to gunnery, piloting, brawling, the melee stuff.
Also,
It only goes to attacking things.
is there a way? Hang on. Before I do this, is there a way that I can get?
Oh, nope, they changed the language. Actually, yeah. In Edge of the Empires, it's only to combat checks, and in Force and Destiny, Age of Rebellion, it's
All
any
checks?
check. So
Okay.
yeah, you can take 2 purple.
Can I get Rave to repair whatever it is he needs to repair to help us actually pilot the ship out of here?
The ship can currently fly out. He
No,
can
that-
make one. I think you can make exactly 1 mechanics check to repair hull damage.
Okay, we don't need hull damage. What about?
No,
I
the
say
ship
to,
system's on the one that we boarded.
Okay, yeah.
We
on
need
the
to
one
get
that
their
we down
systems
boarded.
going.
Yeah.
We need to
So
be
we
able
can
to take their ship and fly it away.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay. I will have to look up how to do that, and that's going to require a bit of my time
Okay.
because that's deep in the vehicle section.
Okay.
The
me to
maneuver
try
you
to-
can do to activate your ship again once it's taken strain damage.
All right. Is he
I
good
would
with
say
computers as well?
Resolve fighting.
Can
Everybody.
what do computers?
Can I keep
Rave.
forgetting his fucking name. Rave.
Rave.
Can he do computers?
Yes.
He's artsy.
Alright.
Think of artsy.
I tell him before I
They go to
leave.
raves.
I tell him before I leave to see if he can pretend that I am talking to the ship that's going to fire on us. Because I want to pretend that I am the captain of the ship, because I have his name. And I'm going to pretend to be British. And I'm going to say that we dealt with the attackers. There's no need to send any.
You're asking him to make a deception check on your part.
No, I'm asking him to do a computers so that I can
Right,
make
but it's going to be a
deception
deception in the end.
check. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna
but
make it-
what he's saying is that he is staying on the ship. He's with Rave. He's having Rave connect the call.
Yeah.
But in such a way that it looks like it's coming from the ship that we are in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think he can do that, but that's going to be 3 purple, which is going to be pretty tough for him. And that will be done on his turn, which is not going to be for a while.
Would I have been able to retract it and make it so that he did it on his previous turn?
No, because he changed the shields on his turn.
Okay, well then in that case I will do the thing. Tell him to start it
Okay.
and patch me through, but I'm going to go and do the skullduggery on the door.
Okay. Let's see.
Then you'll go
so-
back next turn to make the deception check.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll go into the bridge then.
Yeah, that's right. So 1 black, 2 purple, and skullduggery. This removes my black, by the way.
Look it.
Wow.
Yeah, you fucking open the door up.
Yeah, I just walk over and I Fonzie it, and then I start walking back.
System strain is on.
All I see is damage control, which can remove hull trauma.
Happy days.
Reduce the time
Sunday,
or
Monday,
funds
Tuesday,
required
Wednesday,
to obtain
Thursday,
item
Friday.
information or service.
Saturday. What a day.
System strain. Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to get the ship online. It's not happening.
Which is why this deception check needs to go through.
Okay. That leaves us with Zane. What do you want to do? These guys have moved away from their weapons after they saw you getting kind of edgy about that. Get it? Because he has a vibro axe. He's edgy. Get it? I know. I had to reach for that one.
I guess I just ask him, who's the engineer here?
So they both look at each other and then look towards the bridge, and one of them shrugs and is like, "Chupa de Nalatala?"
Can I hear this?
Yeah, they're saying, "I mean the guy we flushed out the airlock?"
Why did they flush an engineer out the airlock?
Because they're fucking
Yeah.
pirates, man.
But it's their engine. Oh, well, fine. Fine.
Maybe he was like, I want to start a,
I want more pay.
So I yell up to Zane. They said they flushed someone out the airlock.
What?
They just said they flushed someone out of the airlock.
How would they flush someone out the airlock?
Ask. I start asking them in their native
Okay,
tongue.
so they go.
What?
Yes. He kept asking the captain for more money to finish the system, so the captain flushed him out the airlock and finished it himself.
Oh, well then. I guess the captain also knows what we need to know about the end.
Who's the captain?
We need to take the captain alive. I just go over
And
comms.
so they
Don't
look at
kill
each
the
other
captain.
again, and one of them goes, Captain Stamel Havelfish, which he actually says in common rather than in Rhodian.
Yeah, you already knew all this because I told you. Because I got all that information ahead of time.
No, I didn't mean his name. Who is he? Which one of you is this
So they
Stamel?
both point towards the bridge, where the bridge door just slides open.
We can take care of these ones. All we need is the captain.
I give a thumbs up. I'm just like, I wave my non-lethal lightsaber.
I like dodge out of the way because...
What's happening,
What-
Zane?
What are the two guys on the right? What are they doing?
Shooting.
They're on top of the TIE fighter shooting
They're,
Toby.
they're
There's
shooting at me and I'm shooting at them, but
Well, we're
there's not
having
a
this
whole lot of
conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Conversation
turn.
under fire.
I whip around after this conversation, pull a blaster shot in their direction, and then I start. I guess I draw the bowcaster, pull one their direction, and then start heading towards the bridge.
Okay. All right. You're gonna need to take 2 strain to do 2 maneuvers, and you'll be
Yeah.
shooting against 1 purple.
Oh, okay. See you later, buddy. Where's my? There it is. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me how you kill both of them.
Um,
Horribly, actually, pretty badly. Way more than you double killed them, both of them.
And you knock them down. No, knock down is two.
Arthur, Zane doesn't even know how he kills them. He just knows that they're dead, and he's already looked away.
You literally are just like firing over your shoulder. Pew, 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 pew.
I'm already like,
Oh,
yeah.
oh yes, that will do. Good shooting.
I'm gonna grab one of the, what are they called, Rhodians? I'm gonna grab one of the Rhodians.
You don't have enough maneuvers left to do
Well,
that.
since there's no other combat happening, essentially, my next turn is I'm gonna grab a Rhodian by the neck and start dragging him to the bridge.
Okay, so you're gonna spend your turn grabbing one of the Rhodians instead of running to the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Wrong dude, by the way.
Toby, the TIE fighters are using like blinking lights to do Morse code at high speed to communicate with you.
No way.
Yes. Yeah. they
That's
have.
amazing.
Yeah. One of them is saying, "This is Booty 6. Surrender immediately, or we'll destroy your ship and kill all of you."
Okay, well, I communicate back to them with a series of flashes from the muzzle of
semaphore.
my disruptor rifle.
Rather, okay, you're gonna shoot back at the TIE fighters.
They're the ones out in space, by the way, Virgil, not the ones
Yeah.
inside the hangar.
Yeah,
yeah.
these are the ones that are out.
I don't
in
know if I could
space.
actually pierce through
That's
their...
like kilometers away.
All
Their
of your
ships.
damage is divided by 10 to see if you can deal damage to them. And so even if you dealt 10 damage, it would be 1, which is unlikely to break their armor.
Even with
Is
the
it
amazing
shooting?
disruptor rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the reason people on the ground don't shoot down TIE fighters with random
So we
handguns.
have no active ship systems on this ship.
That's correct.
our ship still has our laser cannon,
Yes.
so you could go inside and shoot that. But
it's still their turn. They're telling you to surrender. Are you doing it or not?
he could put down the gun and pretend to be surrendering. That's all they can
yes,
see.
that would be true.
So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell Vape to put our ship in standby as well,
Okay.
and like
You
turn the
attempt
lights
to send
off.
Vape a message, and you get an error return from the holonet.
No way. Vape.
Yeah.
Vape. Oh, I mean, not Vape,
Because you're
sorry.
still trying to contact Vape. How is
No,
this so hard?
It's 'cause
Rave,
it's like a
as in
four-digit name.
the thing that artists do is they go to raves.
Or
it's
the thing he literally named himself.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
No.
So the other thing is too, Wreckage. I mean, we were playing with Vape for a very long
a very
time.
long
That's
time,
true.
dude. Longer than I have not said Caleb as many times as I've said Vape. So,
fair enough.
and I've spent
When
more
you
time
get
than
another
anyone
So
else.
Toby's
man
literally
possessed by the
PTSDing right
Force.
now. He's literally like, Vape, where are you? Old boy, where are you?
No, so I need Rave to turn off. Like, I don't know if
The jungle everywhere.
it's a bad idea to actually turn off the ship. I don't think it actually matters that much.
Well, I think
They
it's more
can't park in
important.
here, right?
What?
They can't.
No,
park
they
in here
can't
now.
park in here. You're literally on top of the pylons where they would be docking into.
But we're close enough to where they could get to the asteroid by themselves.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
They have 2 days worth of food. They could fly a very far distance. Not that I would randomly know that about TIE fighters without consulting any stat charts.
Good.
That probably came up like, how did Vader survive being thrown away from the Death Star? Well, all TIE fighters have.
Well, obviously it's because he's more man than machine, or machine than man now.
He's
They also have
machine than
stasis
that
in
now.
those things so that you can actually sleep without consuming. Flash-
So what's the plan here, Toby?
I
You're
think
gold
I
breaking.
will.
I mean, you literally can't take an action here. Your only options are surrender or don't.
I know. I'm just trying to think of what kind of message I can send them. Either with like.
I mean, the
through
message
ship.
is shut down the ship or don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna have. Can I just flash ship lights at them?
Yes.
Because I mean, I don't have a way to.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just flash the ship lights at them. I'm shutting the ship down now.
Okay. So you're turning off the shields on the Anyo Hope and like shutting down all the ship systems.
Don't do
No,
that.
I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Arthur. I'm
Okay, you're
flashing
just
to
saying
them
that, but
with
you
lights.
aren't actually doing it.
I can't.
Okay. All right.
He literally
They
doesn't have the
immediately-
capacity to take the action.
They immediately open fire and try to shoot you. This may be severe overkill. I mean, So I think for the first round, they just do that thing where they fire a bunch of times into the bay to scare the shit out of you, and ping off of the shields for now. But yeah, it's getting very serious in here.
Could I shut down the ship?
Now, Arthur,
Like I can't
there's
do
gotta
anything
be
to the ship,
some
right?
rules.
That's why I was
in
saying
You could tell Rave to do it.
what I'm
now, there's
wondering.
got to be some rules in here, Arthur, about shooting a silhouette 0 compared to a silhouette
There
whatever
is.
the TIE fighter
It'll be
is.
harder, but if he gets hit, he's going to take 10 times as much.
And also, he had to go inside the ship to use the lights.
No, that's what I was saying. Like I didn't know if I could use the lights or not.
I
Because...
thought you were just like blinking at them with your eye.
No, that's what I was saying. I was saying, can I use the ship's lights?
No,
I didn't think
'cause
they'd
you're
be able to
outside the
see
ship.
just me flashing.
Yeah, you're outside the
My.
ship.
Okay, but they can just see if I flash a message to them.
Yes.
So he says, I'm gonna go shut
Yeah,
off the ship.
I
mean,
said I'm
he's
going inside to
exterior
shut
of
off the ship now.
He's exterior of the ship. It's sort of unreasonable.
Okay,
for them
then they
to-
just hold fire for this round.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Bootyful's captain, having noticed Coral and Zane are there, is just, or I'm sorry, it's actually the other way around. It's, there we go. Having noticed Rays and Coral are there, says, excuse me, gentlemen, the name is Stammel Habblefish. Could I ask you to step off of my ship real quick before I have you all executed?
Unfortunately,
No, I'm quite serious. If you turn around now, I'm sure I can talk Bob down from having you all killed. If you just turn around and go your own way, no harm, no foul. You only put one shot into my ship.
we have a counter offer.
Is it an actual counter offer? Or
Yes.
is this like you hold a blaster to his face counter offer?
No, I say we have a counter offer.
No, and it's a lightsaber to his face, Arthur. You're totally
He
way off.
indicates to Raise that he'd be willing to enter a negotiation check with you for some sort of compromise.
Now, I am literally right here, Arthur.
Yes.
So,
However, Raise is the one who has spoken, saying he has a counter offer.
are you saying that I cannot talk in this conversation?
I'm not saying you can't talk. I'm saying that Raise has talked first.
I'm saying if you want, I can do the negotiation check.
So
It's just dice, though. I'm gonna actually, with my mouth words, make the offer.
which will still be a dice roll in your case.
Right. I've got stuff for negotiation too. It's not probably as good as yours, guaranteed.
And so Rave sent you a message, Toby, that says, Toby, I'm getting flags from the TIE fighters. They want me to shut the ship down. Should I do that?
I've told him to actually not before, if you remember.
I know.
Yeah.
But now he's like, oh, well, now they're telling me I should definitely do this thing. All right, that's a good point.
Like, no, you're
he's gonna
have to
do the last action he was told to do, which was to
Connect
to make the computers check to hack the systems. So he's one yellow,
Hack
two
the
green.
planet.
You guys can spend a force die if you want to improve this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please do.
Okay, so it'll be 2 yellow and 1 green versus 3 purple.
Use the force, Rave.
And Ray fails. So you
close.
believe that he succeeded, but in fact he has failed. So Rave sends you a report, Coral, saying, Captain, I believe I've got it. You should be good to go. I think I've spoofed our IFF to say that we are the Bootyful.
Alright, fantastic. I will step out, Arthur, of the hallway and make
Okay.
the call.
All right. You get immediately Aerith, and Aerith is like, yes, and your hope.
Yes, this is Stammel Hammelfish. I have secured the Enyo Hope, and I have done my best to try and commit a communication towards you. I have to have used their ship because they have iron blasted ours down to buggery.
Wow, that's pretty
Buggery
good.
Jack.
Good recovery there, by the way.
Smooth.
I have to use their ship. Okay. You're making a deception versus their discipline.
Can I get a blue die for my British
You're going to get a blue
That was a
die, but
pretty-
you're going to get 2 black as well, because you're doing it from the wrong ship.
But I gave them a reasonable explanation.
Yes, that's why you're getting a blue die. They
Ah.
don't cancel, you just get more.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. So what am I?
And
What's my?
then you're rolling a discipline versus a pirate captain. So, wow, they actually don't have discipline as a skill. Okay. You're rolling against 2 red.
If they don't have a skill, it's 2 red.
Yeah, they have adversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Downgrade
this
that
is
shit.
a discipline check, so I'm going to downgrade it twice for 2 strain.
Okay, I'm gonna upgrade it again using some die.
All right.
So is it
Well,
unchanged or is it just -1?
it's just -1.
So it's downgraded once. Yeah.
So deception, and I'm going to upgrade my green die to be yellow.
Okay.
So yeah, okay. That cool?
You are upgrading one of yours?
Yes.
Okay. Alright,
Alright.
so you're rolling against 1 red, 1 purple, and 1... 2 black.
1 black, 2 black. So my deception removes a black. So
Okay, alright.
here we go.
Interesting.
I'm going to use.
You already spent a force die on this roll.
Fuck, you're right.
Yep, so let's
But I
see what your
succeed
options
though.
are.
So.
You succeed, but there's a bad consequence for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I assume that they believe that I am who I say I am, but they're still going to do
Send
something
the
to-
fighters. They'll still send the fighters to come help.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, what is a despair with a success? I bet the book says something interesting.
It's always terrible. It's always so bad that it makes you wish you had rather just gotten a straight failure.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's see here. You can extend the duration of the deception. All right. So for the next 2 rounds, they're going to believe you until they check out your story. So they'll believe you until the skip ray blast boats arrive, and the skip ray blast boats will have to spend 2 rounds looking the ship over before determining that you are not, in fact, Stammel Havelfish. Okay.
That's a good.
Does that mean they have to land inside the ship to do that? Or
No,
does that
they
mean-
have to get close to the ship and begin scanning it and kind of look in from the outside.
Mhm.
And so you have until round counter 10 for them to finish arming, to launch, to begin scanning, complete scanning, and then report back. And so Aerith's like, damn it, Hamelfish! You should have handled that shit. Now, let's talk about the debt that you owe Bob. You need to transfer that 2 million Imperial credits right now. Or we're gonna open fire on you. I'm tired of this shit. The Imperials are breathing down my neck because of all the Imperial ships you've been robbing.
All right, we go back to our ship.
So I sort of think for a second. I'm just like, lass, that
It's Aerith.
listen.
No,
we
you
literally got
listen.
ion blasted. There is literally no way that we can send you that money.
You're contacting me on the HoloNet right now, Hamelfish.
Yes, this is via the Enyo Hope. Do I need to repeat myself again?
Yes. Yes, you do. Repeat
Okay.
to me the part where you can't transfer money via the HoloNet.
Because the ion blast wiped out everything we have on our ship. Do you not understand that?
I'll accept that. Is there anything else you want to do this turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna see about getting Rave over here to actually start repairing shit.
Yeah, you literally cannot get this ship working. It's going to take a day of mechanics work just to recover 1 strain.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, you can repair the hull, but not any
Not
strain.
the
There's no
ship,
way
like,
to get strain
The
back.
ship is literally shutting down right now.
Man,
Like,
those ion cannons.
Can,
So,
can,
uh,
we hook up? Can we
In
hook
a
up
couple
my ship's
minutes, the
computer?
magnetic container is
Hang
going to fail. Your ship is going to be sucked out into space, as will all the oxygen.
Alright,
Because you
Arthur,
disabled
here-
the ship while the cargo door was open.
Arthur,
Yes.
here is what I want to do.
Yes.
I would like to spend a force die
Yep.
to make a random jump.
No, we're not on the ship, Dave.
What do you mean?
We are
random
on the
jump?
ship.
No,
No.
you're.
I want the ship that we're on, the Bootyful.
Yep.
I would like that using a force die
Yeah, I hook up
to make
our
a
ship's
random
computer.
jump.
I
You
hook
mean
up
an
so
our
that
astro
we-
jump?
computer
Yeah, make
to
an
their
astro jump.
No, it
Hyper.
literally the ship is completely shut down.
The
It
guys,
cannot work.
it has nothing because we ion cannoned it.
Right, but we can't like spend a couple hours like trying to rig our computer up to
It
their.
takes a day to recover one strain.
So what I'm trying to do is I want to get this ship out of this sector.
It's not. This ship isn't going anywhere. It's literally a brick.
We turned it into a brick with ion cannons. This plan was never going to work.
Well, let's. Is there a way that
Yes,
we can get
Sam,
this
fuck
2 million
you.
credits?
I'm
Is there
trying
a
to
way-
get in between these two because.
Okay, is there a way I can get these 2 million credits?
Do you have 2 million credits?
There is 2 million Imperial credits apparently on this ship.
Not necessarily. He owes
He
a debt of
literally
2
came
million.
back. Yeah, he literally came back from doing a rob, so they must have something of value on here.
There is
Maybe.
a bunch of
There is
cargo
no
in the
way that
cargo
they
bay.
would come to this place if they were going to get fired upon without having the 2 million credits they owed this person.
How about we cut over to my negotiation check and see how that pans out?
Fine.
Is there anything else you want to do, Coral?
Well,
Maybe
I'm
we'll
gonna-
learn about
actually,
him.
you know what? I'm gonna just besmirch this guy's name. Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try hit on the lady.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get that as part of a next roll.
Absolutely.
Who's going next?
I'll finish this negotiation check, see what we can learn.
Okay, so you guys are doing negotiation checks against each other.
So let me role play this out.
Okay.
I say we have a counter offer for you, and he makes a hand gesture, and Coral leaves to go talk. And I deactivate my lightsaber, fold it into my robes, put my arms together, and I say, your ship is taken. We are privateers with the rebellion. We have been ordered to bring in your ship. My counteroffer to you is if you cooperate, we will speak on your behalf so that you are not arrested when you get to the rebellion, and perhaps you can take up privateer work as well. Continue to not cooperate and...
Ridiculous! Your entire offer is ridiculous. I would lose my ship, my crew would all be arrested, I would be free to take up privateer work in what? An escape pod? I'm not going to live in an escape pod like some sort of lunatic.
The rebellion is interested in the interesting tech on your ship. Your crew and your ship could perhaps remain under your service.
Okay, let's see how the negotiation check goes. You're rolling against 1 red and 2... two red and 1 purple. And you know what? I'm on the dark side die that up to 3 red.
Do I get anything for a convincing argument?
Your argument's not convincing. Your argument is accept being arrested by the
Can
rebellion.
I pass him a
or
blue die for my?
I did say we will not have you arrested, and you can
Accept
take a
not
private
being
tour.
arrested by the rebellion, but being stripped of all your goods and still be left hanging with a massive debt.
Arthur, I give him a blue die for my advantages.
Okay.
Yeah, I did
From your
say,
what?
like, you would get
My
to be
advantages.
Your advantages were spent as part of your roll to extend time.
Oh, they were.
Well,
Okay, don't
yeah.
worry about it.
I'll use one of our light side die to undowngrade it since I don't get to or
You can't
I
revert
can't.
something
Yeah.
like that. You can upgrade your
I
own
mean, you
stuff.
can do it. It's just super dickish.
I can.
Oh, you
okay.
can? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's just a huge waste of time if you want to, like... If you constantly downgrade everything I upgrade, then what's the point?
We
But
do
yes,
still
you can.
use the dice though, so that I mean, right?
It's 2 red and 1 purple still, then.
All right, and I do want to reiterate that I'm offering him that we will help him take up privateer work with this ship and this crew under the rebellion. The rebellion gets to look at the ship and learn about its secrets.
I
But
will
what
give
I'm-
you a blue for that.
all right, that's what I'm trying to offer him. Okay, let's roll this dice. Failure advantage.
So you have a couple options here based on the outcome of your roll, and if you have something to suggest, I'll take it. but according to your negotiations skill, blah 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 blah, computers, leadership, medicine, negotiation. There we go. You can spend to earn unrelated boons from the target. Concessions. So his counter offer to your offer, and this is what's on the table. Take it or walk away, and probably get shot to death. Or you leave the system immediately. He'll give you this. He'll transmit to you the schematics of the cargo system, since that's what you seem to be interested in. That he himself is the only one who knows how it's designed, and you leave now, and no one shoots you.
God, that's a good offer for where we are in the situation right now, guys. Am I wrong? Like, we walk away with the schematics, we don't capture the ship, but we don't get attacked by the asteroids. Like, we can.
No one's there, man. You can't talk to
Well,
anybody.
here's
Yeah.
the thing: if we leave, yeah, actually, we have no.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. We're not leaving with the ship.
Do your role play.
Yeah.
Do it,
Yeah.
Wreckage.
So here's what I say. Here's my. I say, if we have if you transfer schematic now, we will leave.
So he holds out a data pad towards you, which is
Uh-huh.
like the only glowing light on the ship right now because everything's turned off. And just ask for your signature, and it's like an escrow account where in 24 hours it'll release the data to you that you request.
Can I text with data pads?
Yes.
I text the deal while he's while he's handing me the thing. I text the deal to Coral and I say
Okay.
yes, no, Y/N.
I text back saying there is a lot more worth on this ship than just schematics.
We're not leaving with the ship though.
He just ripped off a bunch of people. So
Agreed. How are we leaving with this ship? It's dead in the water.
Arthur, is there a way to piggyback a ship off another ship's astrogation jump?
Yes, but not with a brick.
So they have to be functional?
Yeah.
Can we? Is there essentially a towing or anything like that?
You don't have that equipment on your ship. That would be a tractor beam.
And we talked about this before. We couldn't get a tractor beam that would let the Enya Hope
you would
pull
need to be
the
a
Beautiful.
much. I mean, you can't tractor something that is larger than yourself. You have to be at least one size bigger than it is. So you would have to be
So,
Star
let me
Destroyer
just-
size.
Let me just clarify something real quick, Arthur. Is it we shot something through the shields and blew it up, the reason we can't do it, or does all ion blast actually like brick things to
So
the point
what
where it takes months to repair?
The strain is at 0 because the last shot from the laser blast did damage to the hull, but because you revealed a vulnerability with your check, Coral, I also had it deal system strain damage at the same time to shoot their power generator, and so the ship is currently at 0 strain.
Any ship that goes to 0 strain is bricked, and
Yep.
it takes a day to get up to 1 strain, and that means it could also fly again.
Yeah, but we don't have a day.
Yeah, we have to take this deal because we're not. I agree that this ship is way valuable.
I just imagine like we leave in this ship and then we just get shot by the fucking planetary base, whatever the fuck it is.
We can random hyperspace jump or whatever. Like, we can just go. If you, we can have.
I don't like leaving the ship. We did all the work. It's here. We're on it.
If you have any idea for how we actually leave with this ship, I'm open to it. But there's no mechanical way to do it.
Arthur, while he's doing this fucking deal, then I'm going to use the new talent that I acquired. It's
Insta
called-
repair
Your turn is
hyperdrives?
over. Your turn is over. It's literally, it's
Fine.
Caleb's
Yep.
turn. I need to know what you're gonna do. Yes or no? Take the deal. Sign it.
At this point, I want to take what we can get because I don't think we're going to get a full victory here. We can get
Okay.
a half victory by walking away with the schematic. So yes, Caleb. Not Caleb. Coral, you're the captain. I just don't think there's
Do
anything
it.
we can do.
Just
All right.
fucking, I mean, you've already fucking signed this deal, so.
You're signing it?
Coral's just said do it, so I sign
Okay.
it.
All right. Does anyone have any more combat-related actions they want to take, or is everyone standing down?
And this is the worst fucking outcome.
This is a lot better than us getting blown up.
What's going on with when
Probably still gonna get blown up.
am I still getting flashes of turn off your ship or be destroyed?
No. Those have ended.
Oh my god, this comic is amazing.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
comic is pretty funny.
Yeah, it really is.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Hey, you're real fucking stupid. Open the door.
Wow, I just have to say, though, that doesn't look like Skate, though. I mean, for one thing, he's missing his
No
comedy
way.
glasses.
I think that's a great skate.
I think that's a pretty good interpretation of Skate.
Yeah, for hearing the voice and then the douchiness.
Okay, you might have missed some key components like his skin color, but other than that,
Well, it's a line.
comedy
It could still
glasses.
be.
I mean, listen, it's
It's
a
a
great
line
fucking
drawing.
comic. All right, I'm not
Why
going
is
to argue with that.
why
It's-
is skin color a key component?
All right.
Arthur.
For me,
Why is that important to you?
it is important, and I'll tell you why.
It's a pen.
Because Skate is supposed to look like a 20-year-old version of Morris Chestnut from Rosewood.
Well, I don't even know who that is. So why don't you just describe someone's physical features and then I would know what you were talking about.
I
What does
did
he look
describe
like?
his physical features twice.
All right, so I guess we take this deal.
I just need all the players to confirm they are all standing down.
Well, I never.
Well, no,
stood
not
up.
necessarily. That's not what I was planning on doing. I haven't been contacted, so I go inside the ship and I start shooting at the TIE fighters.
Outside.
But they've stood down.
They have stood down as well.
So you still shoot at them after they
Perfect.
stand
They're
down?
they're not expecting. This is what I was planning to do.
Okay, we send the text message to the group.
Toby, you get a text message from Caleb saying, "Don't shoot."
Okay.
Zane, are you standing down? And Toby, are you standing down?
We obviously inform Zane. I
You
mean, I don't know
guys-
if he'll listen.
You guys all have communicators. You can literally just call each other on your phones. And be like,
Okay,
yo, what's up? Don't shoot.
we're taking the half deal, guys. That's Captain Coral's made the call. We can't take this brick anywhere.
So we're not supposed to shoot for what?
Just don't kill anyone.
We've got a deal in the. We're gonna have the schematics for how they launch TIE fighters, which is what the rebellion was interested in. We've got the plans. The ship's a brick. We can't take it in.
That didn't answer my question.
We're leaving. Get on the ship and have Rave astrogate
Can I at least get like a scan of that weird thing, Arthur?
Which weird thing?
The
The
big
black
weird
stuff.
thing that we're here to look at.
That's what we have.
That's
It's
what
the whole thing.
they're sending you.
Yeah, that's what
So
we're.
Caleb's actually incorrect here, or I should say, Records is incorrect. They are not sending you the schematics for how they load TIE fighters. They're sending you the schematics for the weird black thing that
Yeah.
supposedly pulls in cargo.
Oh, I thought
That's
it
what
was
they're
how
sending
quickly-
you.
I thought the thing we were interested in was how quickly they launch TIE fighters.
No.
That's how quickly they get their stuff.
How quickly they pull in the cargo. It's
Gotcha.
The key to their raids is that they load the cargo so fast no one can come after them.
How
Gotcha.
big is that thing, by the way? Is it huge?
Toby, if you want to make a look at this, it's going to be a 3P mechanics check.
3P.
Wait, for what?
And it's actually an extra black die because with the power conduits shut down, it's hard to tell how the thing works.
Okay.
God, that comic is just amazing. Radisaurus is the
Ye-
best fan.
One black, you said?
I don't want to deny it. It's
Wait,
good.
you
It's
said one
good.
black because it's hard to see what's going on?
No, it's because the cargo thing is currently in non-operational. A lot of what it has to do involves its power system, and all the power of the ship is shut down.
All right, that makes sense.
You got Skate.
So I'm gonna use an upgrade, Arthur, for white die, and then mechanics roll.
Wow, it just rolled nothing, I guess.
Yep, you pull full 0. You are unable to determine what's going on with this thing before you're like pulled onto the
I'm
ship.
almost positive that it can't make a Coca-Cola icy though.
It definitely can't do that.
That sounds good. Right now.
So what happens is Stammel
Right.
Havelfish is like on his phone as he's getting into an EVA suit, and all the rest of his crew, his living crew members are, and someone's like stuffing the Gamorrean inside a sealed cargo container because he's unconscious. And Stammel Havelfish is like, yes, I know, Aerith, no, that wasn't me. That was some asshole that came onto my ship. I can't believe he fooled you. And why would you think that I would commentate on how long your skirt's been lately? That's ridiculous. It was obviously him. No, you don't. Listen, Ratosaurus, rather than editing the comic to make Skate more canon, just make canon Skate. Just literally do a picture of canon Skate would be fucking incredible.
Why are
wow,
you so
holy
attached to
shit.
skate, man? Like,
So in every game, the GM makes a non-player character that they personally inhabit. They sort of feel the most empathy to. And in this case, it's Skate.
It's
Arthur
not Skate,
sees
you
himself in
motherfucker.
Skate.
I just want Skate to be represented correctly for who he is.
AP salt is real.
All right. So, unlike what Coral thinks is going to happen, you pull out of the
Oh,
ship.
who's
The
that?
TIE fighters have backed away from the edge of the ship, allowing you to exit, and you are not immediately filled with laser fire from the skip ray defense boats or the quad laser turrets. And you are allowed to enter hyperspace and travel to whatever destination you want to. So where do you want to go?
Back to Naboo. We gotta turn in these schematics. And also talk to them about how our plan was dumb.
Captain? Going to Naboo?
I guess.
All right.
We
You
have
take
the...
1.5 days to travel to Naboo. Okay. Midway through the transit, you get a message saying you are past due for payment.
What? How are we past due for payment?
On the ship.
Yeah, we've had it for like a week.
You've had it for a really long time.
Arthur, the whole point of me changing the name of the ship was to avoid having to pay these things.
Yeah, the rebellion told you that was a terrible, terrible idea, and that was from me telling you if you're
Also,
going
we
to make a
didn't change
deal
the
and you're
name.
going to take obligation on it, you're going to pay.
I didn't take obligation on the ship.
But you did. Okay, fine, very well. You still get a message to your account for as Coral that you're past due on the ship.
Okay.
They
Why
don't
not
know
pay?
How much is
what
it?
the ship's
11,000?
name is now, but they do know who you are, what the ship looks like, what the ship's old name was, and they want to
Yeah,
hunt
that's
you down
fine.
for
It's
evasion.
whatever. It's been canonized that the Enyo Hope is still called the Enyo Hope. So.
Sure, but don't worry. You're skipping
No, it's
out on
fine.
your bills.
We'll
It's
pay.
cool.
We'll pay the fucking.
So
Shit.
it's been 1.5. So when you get back, it is day 181.
How much do I owe, Arthur?
11.5 thousand.
All right.
Which
And
you have, because we have we
No,
all
I-
got 20K.
Mm-mm.
What did you spend 20K on?
Things.
Secret things?
I have some money I can help pay.
I
How
still
much
have
you
plenty
need?
of money. I only pitched in.
I'm
for
gonna
the,
wait till I get paid for this trip before I pay the ship. So.
Okay. Midway through your transit, the schematics unlock. So it's a type of fiber system where it spreads a nearly invisible to the naked eye primitive net to gather up the cargo in a rectangle formation, and then it charges magnetically very weakly the two ends together to seal it, and then just pulls the whole thing back in.
Oh, nifty.
Yep. So it's like a quick cargo load system to gather cargo that's been shot towards the ship and then safely pull it in without any, unpleasant side effects.
Okay.
You arrive at Naboo with no problems.
I can just imagine like being in a box and being caught in this net, and then like trying to get out of the box when the net's around.
It would not have been pleasant.
No,
Well,
it would
Two of
not.
us would have had lightsabers, or three of us.
I no, I wouldn't have
Remember,
been
your
on that
sun
thing.
lightsaber doesn't have breach, and so it would have been useless against this.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have been on the ship because apparently I was on talking duty. So
So it literally just would have been Toby with Zane and Caleb trapped in a box.
yeah. So anyway, that's good to know. So what happens when we get to Naboo? What do they think of this
You
fucking
tell me.
turn of
You come
events?
out of hyperspace at Naboo, and everyone's talking about the cricket over their comms channels. He's apparently become something of a local hero. There's a
Oh.
lot of suspicion that is he an Alliance intelligence agent? Is he an Old Republic guy? Is he Imperial? Why would he try to take a ship and then let the ship go? Is he a sociopath or is he a hero? No one knows, but these cricket shirts are selling real quick.
Oh,
Arthur,
Lord.
I'm really kind of just a little mad that there's not a website that I can go purchase a cricket shirt at. I'm a little
There is.
disappointed.
There
Wait,
is.
what?
You can go, you can go on the website, www.yougotskate.com/thecricket.
YouGodskate.com.
Skate.com/.
Please be
How do you-
real.
CRI.
God, it would have been amazing if I had set that up, though.
I
right?
know. I was like, I'm just really. You've
I
said it like
would've-
6 times. I'm like, we could sell like at least a dozen shirts.
I never would have doubted Arthur again if his commitment to a joke was that he could have told me that the sky was purple, and I'd be like, you know what, Arthur? I believe you.
But
'Cause you-
did I put this in chat? The Ratosaurus Marcus, or not Marcus?
Yeah.
The Ratosaurus. God, what is his name?
Character name?
Yeah, it's even on the fucking. Jesus, I don't know. Oh, it's Marcus. Yeah, the guy who only tosses fireballs. This is a picture of Marcus shooting fireballs at people.
What's
I
he
could
from?
shoot fireballs.
He's from our Pathfinder's pirate campaign.
Scars and shackles.
Interesting.
So what's the plan when you arrive?
And well, I
Everyone's talking
go.
about skate and the cricket.
No, yeah, no one cares. I'm gonna go talk to the Alliance handler, I guess.
Okay.
And I say, I just report to him what happened. Tell him that, apparently we were unaware that he had allegiances with a fucking giant
Space
thing,
cannon.
space cannon, and otherwise it would have went successfully if we managed to get him a couple of.
No. You paint it. You say more successfully. We still succeeded. We got you the schematics.
Yeah, but then when he's looked disappointed, I'm just like, but.
But
It's not all grimstones and fire. We did manage to get the schematics for the device you were after, as to how they pull in cargo so quickly.
So yeah, Major Johns looks it over and strokes his weird beak object on the front of his fur and says,
You mean his beak.
Oh. It's a weird beak, Dave.
"Weird beak."
Even among his species, he was made fun of through school.
Jesus, Beckage. Okay. So who's at this meeting? Is it just Coral or?
I guess it depends on how the structure works. Like, if Coral's the privateer,
You're all being paid directly by them, so you're
then
all-
I would be there.
Okay. Zane, are you at the meeting?
Mm.
Toby?
Yeah, if that's how we're getting paid.
Also, I need you to pay pay Rave directly. He's a freak
So
man.
he laughs. He's like, "I'm not going to pay you for an astromech droid that I gave you for free."
That's true. You make a good point.
And-
I retract my ridiculous demand.
Well, Captain, it appears we've reached the end of the month, so it would seem I owe each of you 20,000 credits.
Wait, a whole month passed? Oh no, we just got the 20.
It's just the end of the month.
Oh.
Not a whole month.
Oh, okay.
It's payday.
It's payday, yes, indeed.
Cool.
It was payday yesterday. In
What is-
addition, these schematics are everything we need. While I would have rather we had the ship in its full complement of TIE fighters,
You
I
and me
understand
both.
your plan went south very quickly. Rather than break it down, it sounds as if you've had a number of discussions on this. It could have gone better, but it definitely could have gone much, much worse. The schematics are all we need, however, and so I'll be depositing another 50,000 in your account.
Okay. Thank you.
Split it with your crew however you wish.
Mhm.
I'll have a new mission for you on the next episode, because we've only got 8 minutes left.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Bones out.
Roll credits.
All right. So, Swag, you're not paying for the astromech droid. All right.
Nope.
So
I'll chip in for the astromech droid.
everyone
Oh, yeah,
put in
so it's not-
2,000. I don't know how the fuck that
Yeah.
math works.
How
No,
much are you paying him?
Equal share. That's what he wanted, and he did amazing
He
work.
gets a
today,
third
so-
of our whatever. We each give him 5,000, right? And then
Okay.
everyone gets 15, except for Zane
Okay.
gets 20 because he's selfish.
Well, that means, but Dave got the 50 to pass out.
Yeah,
however he
I'll be
wants.
splitting that 5 ways equally. So
No, he
everyone-
gives Swag
Yeah.
5 less, and he still kind of paid
Wow.
Ray.
no,
Wow.
I pay it.
Okay, so that
Okay.
brings me up to 3,500, 409
what's
credits.
Yeah, 10, and then yeah, 25. So everybody got 25 then.
Except
no,
Zane, who got 30.
right? Okay, 25, and that's
Okay.
on top of my.
And then I will pay the whatever.
Okay.
How much? 11.5.
11.5k.
Okay.
And you get a little animation of a
Oh,
Corellian.
Oh no, but
who's just like,
I
pew,
throw
pew,
in.
pew, thanks for
5.
paying your bills, Captain. We here at Starfeld Industry really would like to appeal to you to pay your bills on time next month. Pew, pew, pew. You got 29 days left to pay.
I noticed that the captain is paying a bill, and I'm like, sir, no, I must insist. Let me pay half of that. I mean, I seriously, I blew up your old ship. I really want to help. I've got the credits. Just
All right.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
5,000 credits. Okay, that sound good? I mean, you can't take that on yourself. I mean, I blew up your fucking ship, for God's sakes.
I think
okay,
we
so
just it like does a slow cut black and white scene of the inside of the ship. So like we haven't actually seen that this cut. It's literally the ship exploding and then like vape breaking apart from the inside out as an explosion rocks the ship. Yeah. Is his life worth 5,000 credits to you, Toby?
I imagine he'll pay half several times.
All right, let's do some outros. Starting with Swargula. Swarg, who are you? What do you do? Where can people find you?
Yo, homies, my name is Swargula, and I'm here to say that thank you, APGamingREAL, in an awesome way. This game was great, and I had great fun.
Spent the
Hopefully,
whole time writing that rap, didn't you?
no, this is off the cuff, baby.
He's
This is
an
what I do.
improv.
This is what I do in the shower.
Well,
I do
I'm glad
a lot
if
of
you
other
were going to
things.
tell me of the things you did in the shower, I'm glad you went with that one.
I actually do my dungeon master prep from the shower. It's a true story.
Man, I would have to
wash-
spend like
and
4
washes
hours
his
a
hair.
day in the shower.
I
Did you?
trumboed it. It was awesome. If you haven't seen the movie Trumbo, go watch it. It's great. Bryan Cranston. But I'm Sorgula. I do D&D. I do D&D talk shows. I did a prep talk episode last night with Wax Steven. It was
How's
great.
that?
Great. Prep talk is always great. I love it. I got 2 viewer games tomorrow, and one tomorrow, one the next day. Mouse Guard here Saturday. I don't care. I'm doing D&D stuff. My name's Sorgula. Follow me on YouTube, Sorgula TV. Follow me here, Twitch, Sorgula, and Twitter on Sorgula. Literally, that you can just
Sorgula.
Google. You can Google Sorgula, and you'll even find my red tube. It's fine.
All right, everyone,
Sorgula.
please turn your
Your
cameras
red
back on.
tube.
Jesus, Ratosaurus, I just took a second look at this comic. Did you literally draw Zane with sunglasses in the last fucking scene? Holy shit.
He really is.
God damn, Ratosaurus.
Ratosaurus
next
is
level.
the best fan.
I don't know. I like all of them.
I mean, listen, even your parents have a favorite child, even if they tell you they don't. I love all of our
All
children.
right, Wreckage, well, why don't you tell us where people can find you and what you do rather
And
than...
who's your favorite child?
My favorite child is Mattel.
Oh yeah, Mattel. Dang.
who will be back in season 2 of Sin Eaters. Hey, not to say it live on air, but did we get any confirmation from Steve while we were playing that he might be with us tomorrow?
Oh man.
Nah, man.
Keep the
All
hype
right.
alive, though.
Type Alive,
Alive.
season 2 of Sin Eaters. We will be doing it on Die Party at twitch.tv/Henley, Henley. It's going to be amazing. Richard's going to be back. He's going to use his magic eyes to see things. Virgil's going to be back. He's going to use amazing new brass knuckles that he got that are really crazy and high tech and like weird. He's going to punch things to death.
Yeah, I forgot you got those.
Mm-hmm.
Alphonse is going to wear a Canadian tuxedo. That's Frank, who plays that guy. And our lovely Danielle is going to turn into a Viking, which is what she does, and then double axe people to death. It's going to be awesome. Probably going to solve mysteries, too, I imagine. And
Yeah,
make
we're
friends.
like the Scooby-Doo team, basically.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of friendship going on there.
Gotcha.
Okay, Virgil, what do you have going on?
Lots of games, lots of fun stuff. Yeah, I am excited about the Sin Eaters. Get back into playing some Phil Breton. It's gonna be good stuff.
Phil Brett,
Little
private
taste of-
detective.
Phil Breton, Private Eye.
Where's
Little taste for
Richard?
you guys. Stop by.
Two dicks.
If you liked my stuff and you want to see more
Who's
things
Scarecrow?
that I'm doing, you should go over to twitch.tv/Zircon5 or just click on my name there in the chat and hit the follow button. I always host stuff that I'm in, so like tonight I'm hosting this. So if I'm in other fun stuff, doing guest appearances, you'll see that pop up because I'll be hosting. And it's a good way to find more new role players and role play shows because I have a big rotating cast and also rotate in and out of a lot of shows. So yeah, go check that out. Tons of stuff going on. Too much to name.
Zircon 5 is the rotator.
The
All right.
rotator. Get
Well,
rotated,
Dave.
son.
Who are you, and where can people find you once again now that your studio is set up?
What up, fools? My name's Dave, aka Henley. We do this dumb thing. Well, I do this dumb thing called streaming. I just moved to Poland, just got a house, just set up my studio, and just got my internet. So we're back in action. Tomorrow, as already mentioned, we got Sin Eaters, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be our first stream of 2016. It's going to be great. What else is there? Oh yeah. I will be starting to stream every night going forward. And on Saturday, I will have a big marathon stream as a sort of welcome back. You know, I don't know how long that's going to go for. Probably like 16 hours, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Is Now, not to nitpick, but is it Saturday for people in America or Saturday for you in Poland?
Saturday for me. When I wake up in the morning, I just start streaming.
All right, so that'll probably be like Saturday night into Sunday for everybody here.
Yeah, yeah. But Sin Eaters will start at 5 p.m. PST on Thursdays going forward instead of 10 a.m. on Saturdays. So.
Yeah, that was the time slot that we had, and it didn't work. New time slot.
It did work.
It had drawbacks.
Ectoplasm.
Anyway, so that sort of stuff will be starting up again, and I will be convincing Arthur to play The Division with me on March 8th. So that'll be fun.
We'll see if that's actually
March 8th.
true. The
Wow.
thing you just
I
said.
heard that he gets to if he doesn't convince you, I heard that he gets to re-roll and then try again.
Yep, he's got talent for that.
No, it's not a talent. I rolled a triumph, guys.
Mm.
So they'll let me try it again, remember? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, hit that follow button for the Mr. Arthur Perkins over here. He is a...
I love no one ever lets me do my own thing. It's fine.
You don't want me to
It's tradition
fucking
now.
Oh,
hype you
yeah.
up?
Okay, so, I mean, thank you, Dave, for saying that. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit the follow button here. If this is your first night watching this particular show and you'd like to watch it more, you can go ahead to that YouTube button down there in the Twitch panels or head to youtube.com/APGamingREAL and watch the other 18 episodes of this show and figure out just who the cricket actually is, in case you haven't gotten all the references. Hashtag who is the cricket.
Oh,
I'm going to be doing that one all week.
And you can also be like, wow, Toby is a medical droid?
Join us on Saturday where Swargula and
Spooky ghost. Sorry. Continue.
join us on Saturday when Swargula, Tuxtradamus, and Eric Vulgaris join me for Mouse Guard. Thank
How
you,
come I didn't get
guys.
an invite to that? What's up, man? Where's
How
my
come I didn't
invite?
get
We only
invited
have
to
3
that?
players for that.
Yeah, I didn't get invited either. I'm salty.
Yeah,
But,
Virgil, be outraged.
of course, I always tell him not to invite me to things on weekends, so I can't actually.
Go ahead
Oh,
and vote, guys. If you're at home on YouTube, go ahead and look in the description section. And if you're here watching live, go scroll up for those votes. I will be hosting Eric Vulgaris' Once Upon a Game, which is starting in 40 seconds. So you'll be watching it as live as possible. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.
Enjoy.